Find a match. I am just going to try just like a regular game of. You guys want to try Rush? I mean, there's 5 of us. Just like a regular thing of Rush.
Sure.
Rush it goes.
I don't care.
I don't care, Derek.
What's everyone sipping on?
Boosh.
Sam Adams.
I am
Which kind?
sipping on a revolver.
Kobe, that's not even fucking funny.
It is a native Texas beer. It's an American
Yeah,
ale.
I'm sure.
Dylan, it's Sam Adams. They're
Is that
they're
revolver
fresh
have
as
a trigger?
hells.
Does the
Which one,
revolver-
bud?
Fresh as hells. It's a seasonal beer. It's pretty good.
Okay, yep. I've had that one and it is good.
Oh yeah, Dylan's had every beer. You can't even name one that
Yeah.
he hasn't had.
I've had almost every Sam Adams beer that they make.
Just the intoxicated conspiracy one. Did you guys get game requests?
I did not.
What? The
Mine's loading game.
All right, I'll join you up here. Are you on Argonne Forest?
Yes.
Argonne Forest.
Oh, here I come.
I'm drinking Roan Dogs.
Yeah.
It's basically water. Or actually, I'm drinking Corona Light, which is basically water. Like no taste at all. Masick is in our game.
Hey, what's the over/under on Dylan going -15?
Oh shit! I just
That's a
left the
lock.
squad.
Dumbass.
Goddamn ninny. That's right. I'm back. I went to apply.
Hey,
Oh, I already have
what's up?
squad boost. Dude, I may honestly die because we literally got some hail going on right now. Gee.
Yeah, we had
You're
hail
gonna die from
last
hail.
week. You're not gonna die.
Well, it's
from
gonna-
Yeah,
hail.
we had hail 3
Well,
times.
I mean,
last
like
week.
it's supposed to.
Maybe if it hits you in the dick.
Oh shit! Oh, this dude in the Camaro is just taking his car underneath the awning.
Oh, you guys squad's full. That's cool. I'll go roll by myself.
No, it's not. You're in here. What are you talking about?
I'm not in your squad.
You just were.
Oh, now I am.
There's 4 of us. Good God, you're a dummy.
Wait,
My
are we
screen,
we're
my
attacking.
map is completely black, which is awesome.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Dude, I can't see
restart
anything.
that bitch. Yeah, you have to
My-
restart it. Your game,
Restart my whole Xbox or just the game?
just a game.
Just a game.
Oh, that's cool.
Motherfucker.
We are the designated ugly fat friends.
Artillery's
Whoa.
pretty fun.
Marty Duffy for Senate.
House of Representatives.
Enemy has defused objective apples.
This is
Wait,
the
wasn't
only
it
part
Schoolhouse
about
for
Rush
that?
that I'm going to disagree with because we're all drinking
Okay.
and it's kind of a coordinated game.
Well,
Rush?
in
We'll be
the
fine.
words of the famous Barry Baddernath, I'm better when I'm
I'm better
drunk.
when I'm drunk.
Yeah, but I'm talking about our squad as far as coordination goes.
Listen.
Yeah, we'll
just
just
'cause
wobble our
Dylan
way
isn't
to
coordinated-
whatever we need to be, man.
Fuck off, I'm
Dude, I
coordinated.
literally died so many times right now.
I'm arming
loading.
B.
What is Moon doing?
I'm not even.
chiming in on this.
He ain't coming in. He ain't gonna be on. Him and
He ain't
Brooke
even
is
gonna
home.
be here.
Alright.
The only time that he ever.
Oh,
Hey,
Masick,
Masick.
what's going on?
Hey man,
I don't know
he's
what
happy.
the hell was going on, but it wasn't acting like my mic was working.
It wasn't.
Well, it wasn't,
I could
'cause
hear
this
your
is the first time that
glorious
I've heard
angelic
you.
voice.
So I'm gonna lay some Hitler bombs on you.
Okay.
He's
Not yet.
dead. He died in a bunker. That's how this works.
Wait, so you think that he actually did die in the bunker?
Bill, revive me.
Yes.
I need an invite to the party.
Hold on, there's a guy I gotta kill.
I remember
Yeah.
my first beer,
We have
Masick.
taken out objective
Where you at?
You already revived me, you fucking
Oh, that
tard.
was you?
Jesus.
I didn't know that was you. Medic, thank you.
It is. And then
So
it
massive.
invited me. It just took me to
Yes.
Twitch. What's going on?
Scale 1 to 10, Masick. How much do you trust your government?
You mean like when they tell me a story?
Yep.
Oh, behind us.
Objective.
Pre-Trump, I'm gonna go 7.5. Current Trump, 2.
2?
Wow. I feel like.
Well,
should've
it
went up
depends. It
with
depends.
Trump.
I guess it really depends on what arm of the
enemy has
government we're talking about.
defused
If we're talking about like the White House, I don't believe them at all. Like I can't. They do not tell the truth at all. There's a carrier group going to the South China Sea. No, there's fucking not. 3 million illegal immigrants voted for Hillary. No, they fucking didn't. So, but I mean,
bet
if we're
they
talking
did.
about, but if we're talking about like independent agencies, all right, I'll give them some more credence.
Alright, CIA.
Alright.
I will go with 6.
6? Jesus.
All right, let's.
I couldn't
I
get
want to hear.
anywhere further than a 2 on trusting the government.
I want to hear why Masick thinks that Hitler died in a bunker.
Because what else would have happened to him?
Because he's a conformist.
Well,
Conformer?
per the controversy, he may have not died in the bunker and escaped to another country, maybe
Argentina.
or
He
somewhere else.
escaped. He escaped to
And
a
I've
potato
seen
field.
pictures of him with some white chick.
Some white
She
chick. I
was
thought
not an
black.
Aryan race, but she was white. No, she.
Well, they
So
also
even
Hitler
blonde?
hanging
White
out
girl.
with a black chick.
She wasn't blonde hair, blue eyed, but
There's actually a controversial pic of Hitler later in life with a somebody in Argentina that was black, and it's supposedly Hitler,
That's-
but we all know that there's no way that would be his girlfriend since his views on dominant race did not involve
yeah,
black people.
Yeah.
even though he was Austrian,
So I think that's poor
He
evidence
didn't
to him
have
surviving
blonde
the
hair
bunker,
or
but I think
blue
there's
eyes.
plenty. I think there's plenty of evidence that shows that he may have survived the bunker.
See, I
plus
think
all
that
the scientists from Nazi Germany that they brought over to the United States and gave them exile.
yeah,
You mean the
Well, I mean,
rocket
that is
scientists?
actually true. That is true.
Is that
That is
Spencer?
true.
Objective apples.
Did Spencer get
That
in
is
here and I missed
Spencer.
it?
That's me.
Hey.
Oh
Yeah,
Spencer's in here.
Devil year. What is up? Okay, if
No, I
Spencer's
agree. That,
Nolan, are
I
you gonna
agree
hit
that
on
that's true.
everybody
He
that
brought
joins
over all
this
those
thing except
scientists.
me?
I'm just
I didn't
saying
hit on
that
you.
Nolan,
I think
don't
that's
stop.
bring over all these.
You make me
enemies
feel
over
very
to the
loud.
country.
Nolan,
You guys are
that's
just
exactly
fucking
what I
missing
said.
the whole goddamn topic. And Dylan won't fucking shut up. He hasn't fucking thrown in one thing about what we're talking about.
I did too. I said Hitler escaped to a potato field, and then went to the Canary Islands.
Very
and then
I'm
via
in
U-boat.
some game that is not your guys' game.
Then he
Somebody sent
went
me an invite.
in a U-boat to South America.
Wait. Enemy artillery barrage.
Okay, but here's my. So like obviously we knew that these Nazi scientists were extremely intelligent.
Yep.
Hitler
Yes.
wasn't
Better than
stupid.
our own scientists. Yeah.
Right, and Hitler wasn't stupid. It's hard to.
Well,
I don't know. Why wouldn't we just spare him? And
Attack
I
new
mean, I don't
objectives.
know. I mean, he wasn't stupid.
I
I
would
can't
not- I
say
would
he
not
wasn't
say-
stupid. I
I
can
would
just
not
say
say
that
he
he
was
could
an
make a
intelligent
crowd
man.
do whatever he wanted. He was a great.
Yeah, but I
public
wouldn't
speaker.
call charisma intelligence. I mean, we've all played
I
Fallout.
just-
Those are two entirely different character traits.
We've not all played Fallout because I've never played that game.
You would be
So-
so fucking addicted to it.
No, I wouldn't.
I don't know.
It's
about
so
that.
good. Nolan,
So is,
please.
so has
know
anyone seen
D.
the movie Iron Sky, where the Nazis
Yes.
have a moon base?
It's true.
No, but that
Oh.
rules.
Yeah. That's actually
Speaking
a
of the moon.
documentary. It's not a fake movie. They had a fucking moon base.
Have there ever been
What?
any documentaries that were fake?
a mockumentary.
Has there ever been any news that was fake? Okay. Okay, so who in here thinks that Hitler died in the bunker?
I've
I
been given
could-
no
I-
evidence to the contrary.
I think he died.
I'm
in
about to
Iraq.
drop some evidence on you.
What evidence? Hold on, hold on.
Prepare
hold on.
yourself for some evidence.
All right, before you.
Am I the
started,
only one that thinks he didn't? Yeah. Okay. So
No,
No, I don't think he
I
did.
don't think he died in
And
the
Nolan,
bunker.
Alright, hey,
whenever
shh.
whenever you need some
We can't
support,
talk over
Nolan,
each other. Hold on.
I'm gonna put some in.
All right, Noah,
Alright,
go ahead.
So, Masick said no evidence supporting that he didn't. What evidence do you have that supports that he did die in the bunker?
That's the official
Besides
story.
from what you
That
Yeah,
the
the
Russians
official
had.
story.
That the Russians had.
from the
had
from the
his
government.
skull.
Oh my goodness,
Okay.
I'm
Have you
about
s-
to kill that
have
one
you seen
right
it?
now.
Yep, same, Nolan. I know that.
Okay,
Noah,
So
Noah,
his
go ahead.
skull, but not his head.
So let's. Yeah, they had a skull fragment with a bullet hole in it, and they also found a piece of, or they also had a jawbone that they claimed was Hitler. Do you guys know when they released the evidence that they had these
80s
pieces
or
of Hitler?
90s.
It was like 2 years after.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
23 years after Hitler died.
wow.
They came out and said, oh, by the way, we've been holding on to Hitler's remains, and we're going to give you this jaw fragment and skull fragment to
Yeah.
prove that
Oh,
we
that's
had
good.
that.
Teabagged.
So they
And
did
you know
that.
who
It went on-
actually does have fake news?
Russians.
Yeah,
Right.
goddamn Russians.
They
They actually have fake news.
They put this thing on display. It was like a big thing, and then they, I don't know what group came in or what scientists came in, but they did DNA testing on the skull fragment
I didn't last
and the jaw structure. And wouldn't you know that the DNA evidence came back and showed that not only was it not Hitler, but it was a woman in her 40s. And after that came to light, then the Russians decided that they weren't going to share any more of the evidence with the population, and ever since
Yeah.
then they've just kept what they've had. So skull evidence.
Okay.
Well, again, even if that were true, all you've proven is that the skull was not Hitler's.
Right.
You're not
that was
saying
just
anything
debunking
about
that
him.
piece of evidence.
Right.
So the skull that they're saying is Hitler's is proven that it's not Hitler's.
Yeah, DNA
Yep.
showed it was a 45-year-old
So
woman.
then what
woman
do
in her
you
40s.
have, Masick, to prove that Hitler died in that bunker? And let me
Well,
hold on,
let me-
hold on, before we go any
let-
further.
let me-
Hold on,
let me
hold on,
put-
hold on, I want to ask you a better question. So, if they found Hitler committing suicide in a bunker, someone came out and said that he committed suicide in a bunker, so someone had to have seen it, seen him dead in a bunker.
Get in there and destroy that.
You don't think that they're going to take Hitler's body or bring it back to someone and say, hey, we found him, he's dead for sure, it's over?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Take
good.
a picture of
That's a
it.
good point.
Yeah.
So they did find a body in a bunker, and do you know who discovered the body in the bunker? And then
James
released the
Knight.
news? It was James Knight, and he released the. No. So first of all, the Germans reported Hitler's death, not the Americans, not the British. No, none of that, which is kind of shady in
Sketch.
itself. But
The ones that were fighting
They-
against him that
so
would
they
have wanted to prove it?
they find the body of Hitler, and so rather than take pictures, put this body on display to show the world that Hitler was infected, what did they do? They took the body out, they buried it in a shallow grave, put petrol on it, and lit it on fire. So we have no evidence, and this doesn't disprove anybody that thinks that Hitler died, but it just shows that it's kind of like why would you, the most notorious leader in the world, why would you do that? So then they also found another body that they claimed was
Did
Hitler
you say
with a
they put
gunshot wound in the
petrol
head.
on him?
Yeah, they
That's true. That is a
put him on,
British term. That's how you
caught
know
him on
it's
fire.
This is America. We have gasoline, not petrol.
So burn the body. So where do you think that we all heard that Hitler killed himself in a bunker? Why do we believe that that is what happened?
Probably this fucking.
Because
No,
it was
no,
told
we're,
to
talk-
us.
we're talking. Now, time out here. We're talking two different things. If we're talking about him dying in the bunker, okay, maybe I could believe that first, the Russians killed him or got to him first. Well, I'm hearing things that he made it to South America or something. Okay, now that's getting into crazy town.
Well,
Well,
Not really
we'll get
crazy
there.
town, just an escape in general. I mean, if he didn't die, he had to escape. Argentina's the speculation, but that doesn't disprove that he did, in fact, escape the bunker.
Yeah, lots of
bunker.
Nazis went to Argentina.
Yeah,
Wait, what'd you say?
that's
Tim?
just the hypothesized.
I said lots of Nazis went to Argentina. I've seen X-Men First Class. Magneto was hunting Nazis in Argentina.
Fact.
Okay.
We're pretty solid at Battlefield when we're doing conspiracy theories.
I'm not even in the game right now, so.
I mean, I was on the opposing team, and I think
Let's,
that's why
alright, so
the opposing team
hold
just
on.
won.
Before we go any further, let's back out. Make sure we get everybody in the game. Because last time it was a fucking debacle.
We
Yeah.
might have to
cancel.
play a larger game mode like
Yeah.
Operations.
Yeah, we were just playing it because no one else was on.
Yeah. Well, you know, as
Okay.
a
I have
charity
returned to the
cancer
menu.
benefit.
I'm in the
Hey,
menu.
also, Nolan, I know how you gave me shit that I said that I don't have a 3.0 KD when I was really drunk a couple weeks ago. My KD that game, 3.33. Numbers don't lie, Nolan.
Yeah, that's about as believable as Hitler dying in a bunker in Germany.
Yeah, but you said your KD was that, and then you came back with an excuse that you were drunk.
Yeah, I was drunk.
Yeah, but you said it before.
But I mean, that
you
game right
stated
there,
that you were drunk.
3.33. 3.33, dude, and just those are the numbers. I didn't make them up. That's real news.
Men lie.
Yeah, but you
men
said that's
lie,
your
women
average.
lie, numbers don't.
Yeah, I don't know if I can find my average.
Yeah,
It really
that's
depends.
another thing
I'd say
about
my
this
average
game.
is more like 2.8.
So Dylan, did you have something that you wanted to add about Hitler?
Okay, so one of the things.
Jesus, here we go.
So one of the things that Derek brought up is like, why do he asked like Masick why, like not for evidence so much, just like why do you believe it? And Masick said there's no evidence to the contrary. The CIA recently declassified a document that said the body that they found in the bunker that they claimed that the Russians claimed was Hitler was actually a body double.
Yeah.
It was 5 inches shorter than Hitler's known measurements,
There's
That's a
pictures of it. It
solid
doesn't even
build
look like
for a
Hitler.
Body double.
and
You make
The
him
skull-
5 inches shorter.
was much smaller than Hitler's actual skull would have been.
Wait, how
Yeah.
do they know that?
And he had
Do
no
we have Hitler's
mustache.
skull measurements on file?
Mustache.
Well, if he had that, he didn't have a mustache.
There we go. Point proven. He shaved it. He didn't want the U.S. to get their hands on his mustache.
So anyhow, another
Shit.
The
claim-
secrets
Shot
that
himself.
mustache held.
Yeah. His mustache smelled like moldy Jews and dudes cum.
Another
Can we say all this on Twitch?
You can say whatever you want.
You
Yeah,
can say
say
whatever you
whatever you
want.
want.
This is
Content.
America.
I'm not
This
making
isn't
any
Nazi
racial
Germany.
comments or
This
anything.
is America.
Well, you just talked about. Well, okay. So
Another
right now,
thing
we
I mean,
have
is
five people-
declassified.
The only people that aren't in the party right now are Masick and Tonda.
You can
Yeah.
only have
What
5 in
party?
a party, though.
Yeah. So do you want to start like
That's
an
okay.
operations and then have you guys like join up on
Yeah,
it?
start in operations and I'll join on you.
Okay. Operations.
I'm gonna go get
I just
some
want
beer.
Masick, I just
So-
want to let you know that people that don't believe conspiracy theories are considered more intelligent, so props to you. I must be a moron. Oh.
No,
damn.
it's just again here's the basic rule of thumb I follow in my life across the board. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. If the general
Absolutely.
trend is there were multiple German officers that either witnessed or heard or something, the fact that he had shot himself, that Eva Braun had committed suicide with cyanide or whatever. So you've got multiple witnesses there. Now you can obviously say, based on what I've read previously, that the Soviet Union, for political reasons, would say, "Oh yeah, we got our hands on Hitler's corpse or whatever." So I could believe there's chicanery in there, but the most likely thing is he just died. He just died in his bunker, and we're in near the end of the war of Berlin, and shit's crazy, and there's no official story. But most likely he died in the bunker.
And they took him outside and put him in a shallow grave, and then put petrol on him.
Yes,
Not just gasoline, petrol.
So
Petrol.
So to
Wait.
to-
Okay, go ahead, Nolan. But I got something to add after Nolan.
Give me a
goes.
few minutes here. I'm just gonna. So
Okay,
the reason that
can I-
the Hitler. Okay, go ahead.
Hold on.
I was
No,
about to-
Nolan goes, then I go, and then Dylan.
Okay.
I needed.
I
So
was
the
just
reason
gonna add
that
my
we all-
last.
Dylan, did you not just hear the fuck?
Oh my god.
Okay, but here's the thing, Demas, you
Let's
cut
put
me
Dylan
off
in a shallow
before
grave and light
this
him on
while
fire
I
with
was
petrol.
gonna finish this CIA document I was talking about. There was one other
He was
thing.
talking about the CIA guy. Go ahead. Dylan.
Okay,
Yeah,
go
it
ahead,
was.
Nick.
So
Yeah,
the
fucking
other,
half
the other
hour
thing,
ago.
Oh, yeah, because you kept talking over me, Derek.
I didn't say shit.
The CIA
You're coming
document,
off
the
stupid.
other-
Go ahead, Dylan.
The other thing that they released in this CIA document was, aside from the small skull and the shorter dude, was that there was an interview with this Greek guy, this Greek construction worker that built,
And his name is Jesus.
this Greek person
confirming
said
your
he
story.
witnessed essentially he built this bunker. He helped work on this bunker and built a fifth exit that, like, in all the historical stuff, there's not anything, but then there's a blueprint that the CIA had of the bunker that there's like, okay, so there is actually an escape exit that just basically the Russians didn't disclose when they got there. So it's possible that he escaped.
I don't think he.
That's the other.
I don't think he just escaped. I think that he had help escaping. Like, I think they caught him.
by his secretary. Yeah.
They caught him. They made him a little deal. Said, if you disappear, we'll take you somewhere. You can be gone. We're gonna steal all your scientists, since they're smarter than everyone here. Okay, so Nolan, go ahead, and then I'll go after you. You had a point.
So
I'll go after you.
so Mastic talks about the multiple witnesses or whatever. So the reason that Hitler's death in the bunker became mainstream was because some British medieval professor, not a forensic dude, not a cop, nothing like that, put together a report after interviewing multiple people saying, like Mastic said, they had witnessed Hitler going into the bunker and blah blah blah, which theory was that Hitler switched out with the body double, like Dylan brought up already, and then that's who they saw. So come to find out later on that these witnesses that were on record were actually Soviet Union detainees that they had captured and basically gotten whatever story out of. So whether that, we don't know the veracity of their claims, and it just kind of sheds a little shadow on it. It doesn't say Mastic's right, it doesn't say I'm right, but it just throws, that angle has been discussed before, which is interesting.
You guys could have just left
Okay.
it at Nazis reported it and they can't be trusted. Like, it's,
I mean,
That would have been enough.
that is true, though.
I just
But
wanted to
the
give a little
sad
bit
thing,
of detail.
the sad thing about that statement is, like who can you trust? Like, you're listening to all these leaders
not
of
Nazis.
these different countries. Yeah, okay,
Definitely
but
not
like,
Nazis.
it's not like the U.S. government's.
No, follow me
I
here.
mean, they're not
So-
killing a million
so
people,
Nolan-
but
Secured the sector.
they're not
Nolan
that much
said
better.
that like
They're
a
just killing
Four.
another
It was four,
country
right?
rather
British
than their own.
professor, a
medieval
British professor of medieval
history
stuff.
or something. Yeah.
So just follow me. Everybody's seen Indiana Jones 3.
Yes.
What is
Are we
what
starting
is
at
Indiana Jones 3. Last Crusade,
Last
bro.
Crusade.
Yeah, what's Sean Connery's profession?
Archaeology.
Are we in the game?
No. He's like way into medieval literature. If
I need an invite here. This
Marcus,
So technically
agree
that's
with
a-
me.
Are you
Documentary then.
saying that
That'd be
Sean
great.
Connery is a liar?
No,
I need an
I would
invite.
never.
I'm kidding you, Derek.
He said in an interview
Um,
with Barbara Walters he is not opposed to slapping a woman if she gets hysterical.
It's true.
Okay. All right.
If
so
you
I
give
was
her the
supposed to go
last
after
word,
Nolan, and we're
and she
getting on a
keeps-
roll
Jesus,
here.
where am I getting shot from?
Okay. So here is where I was coming at. So Mastic, I'm asking you. This is a
Yes.
personal question to you.
Yes.
I know that you are a very
Take B here.
intelligent person.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
So-
Why don't
Just
you blow it,
intelligent,
Moss?
very.
You're approaching this from the right way already. You're calling me smart.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right. Right. Okay. So you
What's this door?
believe that Hitler died in that bunker, but all that you have to rely on is what people have told
What
you.
Sean Connery said.
Well, again, was not there. It was, 43
No one was
years
there,
before I was
obviously we get
born.
that.
The most well, I mean, Nolan is old, so I can believe that. But the most
Oh,
likely
okay.
I'm older
story-
than Nolan. I'm older than Nolan.
the
I'm only 30, Mastic.
All right, hold on. Let's stay on topic here, though. You're an intelligent person,
yes.
and you are very good at like fact checking. Like you read,
Mm-hmm.
you study.
He's better
How
than
do you
CNN.
how do you believe a story that someone just tells you, but there are literally zero facts that actually back it up?
Well, we can place
Well, I
him
mean,
in
he's
the
not
bunker.
Catholic,
Yes, I mean we're not disagreeing that fact. He was in the bunker. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't
would
believe that. I don't
say
believe that he
we
was in the
weren't- We
bunker.
weren't there.
I don't know.
Was there
This is
even a
body
bunker?
double? Well,
Was
yeah,
there
there's definitely
even
a
a
bunker.
really? Was there really a bunker? Was it a bunker that they made to be his bunker?
Oh,
There
okay.
was
final
let's
bunker,
yeah.
let's
Like, it was
reverse
his
this a little bit
final
further.
bunker.
Let's get to the point of what we all the fact points that we all agree with. Was Hitler at the closure of the war in Berlin? Can we at least place him there?
I would say
Yeah.
yes.
Don't know.
Place him there.
Okay. So after the war, was there anybody named Adolf Hitler or anybody that looked like Adolf Hitler that was a world player that did anything of any note whatsoever?
No, that's because he was in South America, Adam.
Oh, okay. And so
Kobe,
so
where was
the
that
final
invite?
point is
It
if
won't
the
let me
main
send you
main
one.
thrust of if part of the thrust of your argument
Christ,
is like
this is the fucking
Werner
problem.
von Braun and the various rocket scientists as part of some deal that Hitler gave them up to the Soviets in exchange for his life, why would we need Hitler for that?
I don't
Wouldn't
think
the
that
scientists
happened.
themselves the scientists themselves would just defect over. Hitler had no power. He had no authority over them at that point. He didn't have any authority over his country. So the motivation for any of those countries to keep him alive was nothing. Why would they want to keep him alive? So then you get rid of the reason for keeping him alive. Now if he escaped, that's a different story. But at best what I've heard about that is we've got some unknown Greek guy that built a tunnel that nobody else knew about. So when I hear stuff like that, my first thought is I'm skeptical because I've never heard of it, and it's just unlikely. It's unlikely that Hitler
Okay.
somehow got out of Berlin surrounded by Soviets and then the Allies to the west.
Okay. Let
Okay.
me. I asked. Hold on. I asked Mastic. The question. I want to come back at him a little bit.
I'll be right back, guys.
So, here's my biggest question. Like, when we went to war, from what I've read, Hitler was untouchable. You couldn't find him. You
Half
couldn't
of our forces remain.
get a hand on him. You couldn't get a sniper in range of him. Okay, so
An objective apples.
everyone knew that we were getting ready to take over Berlin, wherever he was. They knew we were coming for him. Didn't know if we could take him over or not, but they knew we were coming. So why was he that untouchable for so long, and then all of a sudden he's just in that exact spot that we take over? Like, why would
Pushed
he
them
have
to that
not-
point?
He could have went
Yeah, I
anywhere.
was gonna say we kicked their ass.
He had the
so
resources
he-
to go. No, but he
no,
had the resources
where,
to go anywhere.
Where? What airport
He
would
could've
he have
went
flown
anywhere.
to that was in German control?
He doesn't
Wait
need-
for it.
he
Well,
can go
wasn't
anywhere.
there-
But why is he
He
just
landed in a potato field.
Yeah, but wasn't there?
back to
was
Dylan's point?
Hold on a second. Wasn't there, like, a week before that, wasn't there a, like, woman pilot who was testing some, like, new Nazi helicopter? This is just what I saw today, is that there was some woman pilot who was testing, like, new Nazi helicopters that flew out of Berlin and took some guy to, like, some safe place. So from what
Okay.
I understand, that's what he was banking on, was that being like she did it
Kill
once,
Null.
so she can do it again, type thing.
I guess my point was, we couldn't get anywhere near Hitler himself. Like, we could obviously fight battles and try to take over certain spots, whatnot. Like, why was he in that spot when we took that spot over, when they knew damn well we were coming and we were bringing a shit ton of people and we were going to take that over, come hell or high water? Why was he just there? He could have went, yeah, but he could have went somewhere.
Where,
Well, it's
give
he
me
wasn't-
a specific.
he
wasn't-
Where could
okay,
where could
listen.
he have gone realistically?
Was he
Okay,
completely surrounded? Was he completely surrounded?
I
Yes.
have some questions.
In that
I have
time frame though?
Yes.
I have
in-
some
in,
answers.
in
Have enough
1945,
time.
yes, he was.
I have some
And also-
answers to these questions Masick is asking.
Go ahead, Dill.
Okay, so
The floor is yours.
first of all, you said, how would he have gotten out? Like, what airport would he have flown to? I was not. I know it sounds preposterous, excuse me, but I was not joking about the potato fields. So, it just sounds ridiculous, but let me get there. So, there's this guy. He's a former CIA agent, Bob Baer. And he is also being assisted by a U.S. Special Forces Sergeant Tim Kennedy, who was involved in the capture of Osama bin Laden. They've been working on this, finding actually Hitler, that proof that Hitler did not die in that bunker.
Dylan,
So
have you been watching
Yeah.
Hunting Hitler?
yeah,
Yeah, okay, I'm on you. Continue.
okay. So Kobe, you mentioned the helicopter.
Yes.
Was that called a Luftwaffe?
Probably.
That's
I don't
the
think
the
so.
name for the German Air Force in World War
Yeah.
II.
That's not a
Okay,
helicopter.
I don't
that's
know.
the military
It's a
force.
German. It's a German word. I don't know what it means.
Yeah.
But there is a British intelligence document that is said to claim Hitler was flown out of the German capital by Luftwaffe pilot Captain Peter Baumgart.
Which is Tyler's uncle.
Yep.
Fucking Nazi.
There's another.
That is a proven fact.
There's another document that was recently declassified by the CIA, claiming American army officials in Germany have not located Hitler's body, nor is there any reliable source that Hitler is dead.
Right, there were never any bodies found. Ava's or Hitler's.
Well, that could be identified.
Right.
God damn it.
And they only buried and burnt the presumably Hitler body and no Ava, which was also
With
weird.
petrol.
With petrol.
So, my thinking about why. So, as far as like
We suck.
Derek, what you're saying about like
Yeah, we're getting our ass kicked right now.
if Hitler could go anywhere else, why wouldn't he go there? It's basically just because like Berlin was supposed to be like the new like capital of the world, and he had like 90 miles worth of underground bunkers that he and some architects had, you know, like cut out underneath Berlin.
Structured.
So it was like, yeah, exactly. So to him,
Thanks,
that was
Mazik.
probably like the safest place
My leg's
to,
so fucking hard.
to be during the war, because there was, you know, nobody knew about it except for he and whoever helped build it. Which is also how
I'm
all
just
of his
like
generals
my
got out of the city themselves.
my
and
thinking
migrated to
or
Argentina.
my opinion, I guess, is like he was nowhere near the war, the whole war, and he knew
Yes.
we were attacking Berlin. Why would he even be anywhere near that? So, I mean, are you telling me that?
this
no-
isn't like a
Hold on,
game
hold on,
of this
hold
isn't
on,
like a
hold
game
on,
of
hold on.
risk. I mean, again, the Germans had no control of anything except for Berlin and
So you,
very small portions
so you're
of Germany.
telling me that they had every exit covered for him.
I
Right.
can't say every exit,
There's
but what
no.
I'm
Do you
where,
have proof? That's what
where-
I'm saying. Do you have proof that there is nowhere he could have went because he had never been around the war at all? at all the whole time.
Objective apples.
What I'm saying is you are Adolf Hitler.
Oh my gosh, we got war.
All of Europe minus even Italy at that point had declared war against you. Where could you have flown to realistically in Europe that A, nobody would recognize you, and if they did, they would be your ally?
Okay, so here's
But
another.
you don't,
But
you
even-
don't even
but
have
if
to.
you got
But
to
why
a
are you in
U-boat,
Berlin? Like you're going to try to get away from where they're attacking.
Right.
Like you're not going to want to be
When
in
they're
that
closing in
spot.
around you, I agree.
You'll at
But
least
you're-
take a chance. You'll take a chance and
If-
try to
if-
go somewhere else.
If the German
it's a
Empire
flight
were the
or a-
Titanic, Berlin would have been the tip of the ship before it sank in the ocean. Where else would you expect him to go?
Okay, can I answer some questions?
No,
on
but if you're
Go ahead,
talking
Dale.
about a potato field, Dill, I don't want to hear it.
Go ahead, Dale.
All right. So that in this interview with this Greek gentleman that I was talking about,
What's his
I'm gonna
name?
read just
Jesus.
I think it's Chobani.
Sinich.
Chobani. Chobani. It's the
In
Chobani.
1945, these are some quotes from this.
Real quick before we go any further, will you kick Dylan out of your squad so I can get in there so it's actually worth it?
In 1945, I was building a secret construction inside a monastery in Samos. Samos. Is that in Greece? I assume.
CJ,
Probably.
join mine. I'm getting killed
Now,
from behind.
I-
Just join my squad.
I had to build secret tunnels and compartments for Germans, he continued. Yes, the Germans were Nazis, and one of those guys was Adolf Hitler. He was right there. He wasn't wearing the mustache anymore or anything. This was in May of 1945. I realized it was Hitler because of the airplane. I went to work in another town, and the first thing I saw was this German airplane that had landed in an old potato field outside of town near the monastery. The
All
farmer
it comes
told me
back
there
to the
were
potato
5
field.
people who landed in the plane. They were all German, and they all burnt their clothes when they landed.
How does he
So-
know they were all German?
The farmer whose
I'd
field they
assume
landed
they
in
speak
said
German.
they were. And it was a German
Yeah, how
plane.
does... I'm saying, how does he know that they were all German? Whatever, doesn't matter. They have
Never
a
heard them
sniper
talking to each other.
somewhere that's really fucking annoying.
Fuck.
God. Yeah, I don't know where this fucking sniper is, but he's got
I
it
don't
3
know that
times.
I've ever really
Gas
played
leak.
this game before.
Oh man, I'm just wasting people with Villa Perosa here.
Wish I could waste someone.
64 player on offense operations, it can kind of suck.
Adam, do you play any game mode of this game that you don't bitch about?
I like the 40-man operations personally.
What?
40-man operations is my personal favorite. That seems
Adam,
the most balanced
you're
operation.
just so wrong on so many levels. They designed the game to have this many people in this game for that very reason. It's like, I don't like frontlines. It sucks. I don't like operations. It sucks. It's like,
No, I like
think we
operations.
should play fewer people at operations. It's like, what on this game do you actually enjoy playing?
Operations and Rush.
Okay. Just that we're clear. We are playing operations.
So as far as Hitler going to, so I don't honestly think that Hitler died in the bunker. I think, and I don't think that he made it to Argentina. I don't really have any reason why. It's just kind of a, I guess,
It's a
kind of
gut-
a gut
gut
feeling.
instinct.
Yeah, that's what it sounds. Just because the documentary that I was watching that they were talking about Argentina, they were saying that like Hitler had like stomach problems or whatever, and he had all this medicine that was in like this certain like jungle villa, because they were basically saying that even though there were like high German commanders that made it to Argentina, they all still had to get jobs. Like they weren't like well off once they got to Argentina. Like they still had to
Oh man.
kind of be like that upper middle class or whatever you want to call it once they got there.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm getting sniped from fucking everywhere.
Losing objective apples.
I don't really understand this game type, or I don't know what we're doing.
You just cap
just-
A. Your team has to cap A and B, and then you take it and you move to the next point.
Oh, this is the new game type?
No.
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 No? Okay.
I don't think so. I mean, I just think that's such a long ways away and there were so many people that were.
Well, that's the
Yeah,
reason.
looking
They had
for
no...
Like Magneto.
Yes, pretty much. Magneto was looking for Hitler, and
Yeah.
Argentina didn't give a shit about the war. They're just out there slinging dick and getting tan. They don't care about fucking
Yeah.
Hitler and
True.
blonde hair and blue
Playing
eyes.
soccer.
They give a shit about tans and soccer.
well, I mean,
Nolan's been to Argentina.
I have, and it's
Are you
pretty
a Nazi?
true.
And here's another thing. Nolan spotted Hitler. At a
I'm
gym.
gonna
Twice.
take it a step further. I've never seen Nolan and Hitler in the same room together.
Oh shit.
Nolan
I'm
is-
not. I'm not.
Nolan
convinced.
is Hitler. That's where we're going next.
Hmm.
Work our way up this hill. Yeah.
somebody running.
I'm at B right now, but I'm getting...
Oh man,
So
so
like
snipe me
6
well.
people in a row here.
I'm gonna throw one more out at you.
Okay.
Nolan Ethel, 11 letters. Adolf Hitler, 11 letters.
I hate that you
Coincidence?
calculated that in your mind.
No shit, that bugs me.
Yeah, but Hitler
Fuck.
only changed his last. Allegedly, only
back
changed his last name once he got to Argentina. I
Do
just
you think he went by like Dolphy? Or
No,
had,
he
like,
went by
nickname?
Adolf.
Okay,
well,
so
it's
you guys
also
wanna
in
hear-
the-
He
Yeah,
went
like-
by Dolph Lundgren.
You guys want to hear a really crazy conspiracy?
Dolph
Okay.
Ziggler.
All for it.
So really crazy.
Dolph
conspiracy.
Ziggler's awesome.
So
Objective
big conspiracy was that the Germans, when they were in power, had built a base on Argentina. Has anybody heard of this thing?
Yeah.
The Fourth Reich.
Not Argentina, sorry. Antarctica, not Argentina.
Oh.
Antarctica.
Oh,
Antarctica.
Yeah.
Fourth Reich.
Basically,
Antarctic
Fourth Reich.
base.
Yes.
Somebody's been
So-
playing Call of Duty Black Ops.
Yeah.
They also
I
built one
actually
on the
never
moon.
played that one, if you can believe that.
Yeah. I did
So-
link the Wikipedia to Iron Sky. They had a moon base.
Return to
They
the
built one on
It's
the
in
moon.
real life.
So the thought is, or a thought is, that Hitler fled to Argentina for whatever amount of time.
We have taken objective.
I would assume until
Oh, fuck.
stinking supplies ran out. I can't imagine they were well supplied in Argentina, but don't know. And then in like 2 years after the war, 2 German U-boats landed in Argentina. And that is where I think the main thought that Hitler went to Argentina comes from. Of course, like I'm with you guys, who really knows where he went, like why Argentina, but that's why the Argentina thing
Alright,
is
let's take the shit.
prevalent. But an interesting thing talking about Hitler's death. So Stalin didn't want to believe that, or was it Stalin? I think Stalin didn't want to believe Hitler was dead. Another power didn't want to believe Hitler was dead. But neither did Eisenhower. And they're, like Dylan was talking about declassified files, for the next like 2 or 3 years, our was it the FBI or the CIA? I can't remember. I think
CIA.
It was the FBI. It was J. Edgar Hoover's FBI went on basically Hitler hunts trying to find him, and they released, like, I don't know if you've seen all the pictures that they released. So like, if this is what
Hitler
Hitler
hunts.
could look like, whatever.
Hitler
Yeah.
hunts.
So anyway, even
Hitler
our
Hunt.
American government was not convinced that Hitler was dead, which obviously leads to the
It was.
suspicion of he survived. But,
History
so it's just
Channel's
some
latest
cool,
hit.
Interesting. Yes. Oh my gosh. I was talking.
Hitler
I wasn't
hunts.
paying attention to what I was doing. I just kept running down the hill, just talking, not even shooting people.
Is Hitler immune to petrol? I don't know. Find out on this episode of Hitler.
I hate you so much. So good.
All right, here's another thing that I'm gonna throw out. So, all of the other wars have been in, which this has been recent, so obviously cameras weren't like that big back in the day, but
Spy satellite.
there's been pictures of
Behind your
all of
magic.
the. Hold on.
I got you,
There's
bro. I
been
got you.
You can have any beer you want.
pictures of all these world leaders
As long
that were
as it's
trying to kill. There's been
Yep.
pictures. There's been like
They made 'em into
Gaddafi
playing
and
cards.
fucking Osama and like there's, yeah, it was like a fucking, like anyone who could get their hands on him, they wanted to be next to him and be part of it. They still did have cameras back then, and I guarantee that the military had cameras back then with them for that reason. When they find
All right,
them,
let's take the shit.
document it.
Almost got
Let's
it.
document it. Let's, like, I want to be, I want to have my picture
We have taken objective
with
Alpha.
us with a dead Hitler. Like, there's nothing. There's
Right.
no official documentation with Hitler or someone actually. Okay, here's another thing. Have you ever heard an interview from a person that was like actually saw Hitler's body?
No.
Well,
No, there was never
no.
any body
Well-
discovered. There was no body.
Yeah. I think we've gone over how there wasn't a body. I mean,
Well, there's this Greek
Okay, but-
construction
right,
worker
they- okay.
who
But no, but
he saw.
there's also
Yes,
a
the
lot
potato
of petrol.
field.
Potato field?
So-
Petrol? I don't know.
so they know that he's dead.
Objective apples.
Okay, they know that he's dead, but there is zero documentation. There's not a person that witnessed.
Right, this wasn't the Allies that
Saw
burned his
him.
body, though. This was the Nazis that said they burned
Yeah.
his body.
Right.
And you can't trust the Nazis.
Idor.
They're not.
Well, the Russians burned it. Yeah, the Nazis claimed he was dead first. I think the Russians burnt the body.
And we get another
I mean,
crack
according,
at it
according,
here.
according to the report, it was the Nazis that said that they were taking him out and burning his body.
Okay, that's what it was. I knew it was one of the two.
Can't trust Nazis. You just can't.
You can't trust fake news, is I think is what we're getting at.
I know, CNN, full of Nazis. Conspiracy theory? I don't know. Oh, man.
Who's breathing way too hard?
I don't know. Everybody hold your breath.
Who wants to go play FIFA?
Every time.
This game's giving me a fucking headache.
Yeah, this isn't a good example of this game mode. Normally, you know, you take a couple points, not waste
Yeah.
2 Zeppelins on one.
Available near your location.
Yeah.
Right.
Normally, when a medic
I mean-
is standing right next to you, they revive you.
Spencer's working on
Just
3.0
dancing
though.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say I have not been having any issues with these kids at all, but that's because I average a 3.0. Like no one.
That's
I
'cause
mean,
you
no
don't
one's
go for-
coming around.
That's because your
No one's coming around.
objective game is 0.
That's not true, actually. It's
Prove it.
just check the scoreboard, bro.
Prove it.
Bro, why don't you check the scoreboard?
Prove it.
Yeah, bro, come on. Private lobby, 1v1 me.
On this map. On this map, 1v1.
Yeah,
It would take us a day and a half to find each other.
just fight each other. All right,
Play for 9
let's take it
hours.
here. Huh?
It's seriously hide
Yeah.
and seek for a half hour. And then first
Kill
person
it.
to find the other guy when
Oh,
he's not
Matt!
looking.
Oh, there's one behind you, Massey.
thank you, Ryan.
I'm way out of the combat area. I'm not gonna make it.
All right.
I also
Whoa.
think that people always say that they like see like they've seen sightings of Hitler throughout like Europe,
Neat.
and
Taken objective Alpha.
yeah, because I'm like, dude, people say they still see Elvis, but that motherfucker's dead.
Elvis.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if people were seeing Hitler right
Elvis
now,
is
he'd
not
be
dead. He
120
just went
years
home.
old.
Amen. Men in Black.
Yeah, buddy.
Elvis isn't dead. He just went home.
I'm just saying, like back then, like that guy who had his picture taken with the black chick, like it could just been like a lookalike, obviously.
Yeah, and it's really great.
He's
You
like,
can
hey,
see
honey,
it.
you
Yeah.
know what would be hilarious if I looked like Hitler
And
on
when
a vacation
when did
together.
the photo come out? Was it
Yeah.
photoshopped? Was it?
No, it wasn't Photoshop, but it was.
Just like really grainy.
How do you
like,
know
you
it
couldn't
was
also-
see any.
photoshopped?
Oh yeah, that's good medic right there.
Like, how do you even believe when the photo was actually taken?
Okay,
I
I'll
think
sit
we're all just
tight
leaning.
on
How do you
A
believe
since
anything?
The whole entire team goes from one point to the other point, which is why we're getting our
Well,
ass kicked right now.
This CIA guy running this hunting
We are
hunting
losing
Hitler
objective
show on history.
You know, the
says-
CIA
No, it's Hitler
wasn't
Hunt.
a thing until like the
We have
60s,
taken
right?
the
Like,
sector.
it was the OSS. Like,
He
Clear the sector.
he said his thing was is that like there's no actual proof, just like basically like hearsay from word of mouth that Hitler was dead. There was no
Yeah.
like physical or actual like documented evidence other than just people saying, "Oh yeah, he was dead."
We have secured the sector.
yeah, they
Return
hanged
to the
him.
combat
He
zone.
Well,
died.
and they hung him.
He was super dead.
Or was it a stunt? Was it?
He
a,
was-
Was it a stunt?
He was
double?
well hung.
Well, I mean, there's photos of it.
Oh my
don't
I
God.
mean,
think it's
are there any photos of Bin Laden?
No,
Yeah.
they,
No.
they
No.
claim they purposely didn't do that.
But that's for another episode, Kobe.
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
Yeah.
Ron was just a miscast guy. It's...
Oh, we haven't decided
How
yet.
many do we have? 0?
Tupac's still alive.
You start somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I was expecting one episode. I get a $100,000 check.
Yeah. Fucking shoot that guy. Fucking
I just
Bushlight.
I don't
Bushlight.
want to
Bush lattes.
The
Bush lied.
this is
People
the
died.
Bush
Sweet
If I just get
Down
2 free cases of Corona a week,
Dylan, no
Bush
one's drinking
Light, man.
Corona because nobody
This
likes
is-
Fast and the Furious.
everyone
Roan
likes
dogs.
that.
Life
Everybody
is-
likes Roan dogs. Everybody likes Fast and Furious.
I don't
That
like
is-
Fast and the Furious.
No, that's
hold on.
conspiracy.
I don't like Fast and the Furious. Fast and the Furious is fucking horrible.
It's
I don't like
awesomely
it.
bad.
It's the dumbest
It's
shit.
awfully
It turned
bad.
it went from fucking street racing to a fucking army war stupid thing.
They're a heist team
Yep.
now.
And they couldn't even save Jesse. How the fuck are they gonna save America?
See,
I haven't played
Kobe's
since
actually
6.
watched
Don't be
them.
ruining things.
The-
I watched Tokyo Drift and gave up on the whole
well,
fucking
what I
thing.
said is basically once The Rock came in, it was like a completely different series. Like the
I do
the
love
patterns
The
of the
Rock,
movies. Yeah. And the character The
Well,
Rock
it's
plays,
it's obviously successful. I'm not gonna. They're doing what they need to do. But I'm just
Oh,
saying
yeah,
it's fucking
making
stupid that
money.
it went from one movie to a entirely different franchise.
it did.
Yeah, it went from
The
street
first,
racing
the first,
to
ridiculous.
seriously
Right.
like a fucking army
it's
war
just
thing.
over the top action movie is all it is.
Crap.
Like they literally go out of their way to be over the top action. Like that's it.
But like Matsick said, man, they make that
Biggest
money.
worldwide
When
opening.
they put those they put those movies out and they make money, and that's the
Yeah, they make
that's
shitloads
the
of
job.
money.
That's their
Their marketing
they're
is
supposed to do.
spectacular.
I will say this: if you like hip hop at
Speaking
all,
of which,
Up to your-
when I
up to
looked
your
at
left,
CJ's,
Yeah.
when I looked at CJ's
So
first
they're
video on our Twitch
Surrounding
stream,
me, actually.
there was an ad for the Fast and the Furious's new movie.
I've been advertising.
Man, there's a shitload of them up there.
So I asked him if we got paid for it. They can't be putting shit on our fucking stream.
I
Without,
think
That's right. They gotta pay the dues, you know?
guys ethically talk to me about me having my soccer players basically be subscribers and shit. Is that?
That's all
I-
good.
yeah,
I
You're
don't
not
see any
paying it.
problems
I
with that.
I don't know
Go
if
for it.
they can handle the language and
I mean, they're impressionable youth, you know, so do we really want to expose them to this
Yeah.
shit?
They've
Right.
grown up
No.
in an Knoxville where teachers are fucking
Yeah, but-
students. Liking a
Let's be
Twitch
honest.
feed is nothing.
yeah.
Adam, we grew up
Impressionable
in a
youth,
Knox,
There's no
in a
such
Knoxville
thing.
where Sid Graham was raping kids in a fucking like
Ooh.
trailer.
A camper.
To be fair, that was
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
North
CJ
Star.
Yeah, I mean, come on, this guy's just getting his dick sucked by a 17-year-old girl, and he's fucking like 8-year-old kids. I mean, what's worse?
Hey Tank, do you want to hit that other tank?
That might
I
be
just
why we
lit?
have
There
such a
we go.
fucked up Twitch channel.
No,
Oh,
here's
potatoes
It's coming
and
out right now.
potatoes.
We have taken
the
objective
worst
Alpha.
part is that shit is fucking everywhere. It's disgusting and disturbing. Like this world is just going to shit in general.
Probably wouldn't have happened if
Hey.
Hitler had his way.
No,
Yeah,
there's
not
always
nearly as
there's
bad
always
as-
been there's
Well,
bad.
Kobe,
Like,
good
Dude,
God.
that child, that shit, it's seriously, it's
Yeah,
way
no,
out
that
of
stuff's
hand right
fucked
now.
up. But I mean, like when
Oh,
the Mongols
They need to-
wiped out towns of like tens of thousands of people, that was pretty bad. Like, I mean, at least that guy got to go to prison. Nothing happened. to
So
those
did
guys.
Shaw Nu and Mulan.
Yeah,
Raped out or just destroyed tons of people, and that was in a Disney movie.
yeah. God, I hope they
Huh?
like get the.
Sometimes
Rock
they
and
have it
some man
coming.
play Shawn U.
Not children. I was talking about I was talking about wiping out.
You're talking
Tons of
about those
people.
goddamn Chinamen.
Dude,
And then
Yeah, they wear
China
stupid
would not
fucking
prefer
hats.
nomenclature.
And they
Nomenclature.
expect people to like them.
Dude,
Half of our forces
woo,
Asian American,
he didn't
please.
build. He didn't build the railroad, Walter.
The only thing the Asians ever did was make hot women.
Ah,
That is it.
Even that's
That
even
is
that's
it.
Sideways pussies.
Tell me something. Tell me something better that they
I
made.
was gonna say I've seen that in person. It's not sideways, but
Cell phones.
Yeah, CJ will die on the hill that Panda Express is the greatest fast food restaurant on earth.
My Xbox.
We have lost objective apples.
Here's the next question for CJ though. How many dicks has he had in his mouth?
We have taken objective Butter.
That's just the next question.
you talking about me?
Better question, how many ice cubes has he had in his pussy?
Oh man, that took a while to pop up. Jesus. Holy shit. Turned my phone on at about 7 this morning. Ice cubes in the veg. Just fucking out of control. Well, you're not
Lee's
fucking
thirsty
Sloan, are you?
to a degree you don't know.
Yeah, that dick is hot. Like, just fucking
Oh, gross.
get in there around the
Well,
ice
you don't.
cubes
You
and
definitely don't have.
When you
any
got a
lotion.
foot of hot salami, I mean that can melt its weight in ice cubes.
Just the I think the shit that cracked me up the most was when he was just like, back off. It's like, why don't you fucking back up? I'm trying to get her back, dude. Why don't you back off? Oh fuck.
Losing objective Butter.
Ah shit. They're gassing the fuck out of this. Reload the fucking gun. Wow.
Oh, dude,
mostly-
good revive. Don't know if you want to be in there, but
We have
it's a good
lost
revive.
objective Butter.
There's a fucking artillery truck just fucking peppering me. I'm down here in a bunker, just dying
Dude, I
like
put-
I'm Hitler.
Are you?
Except for he
Die-
didn't.
Alright, I'm gonna go to assault.
I think he's still
Or
alive.
did you die in a potato field?
He didn't die in a potato field. I escaped to a potato field.
Well, if the plane hit kind of hard, though, you know, it's.
No, the plane
1940s
was fine.
Airplanes. I'm gonna storm this fucking hill and get through this sector.
What?
Fucking shotgun. He's just sitting in the corner there. Tank's not hitting him. There, he's getting him. Is anybody running support?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. And drop
Just
some
making
ammo.
sure. I'm running
Down
this.
the hill behind me.
I'm running assault now. I just wanted to make sure. Did we lose focus or did we gain focus?
We're kicking some serious ass, actually. The last couple.
Yeah,
of
we
things,
gained
so.
focus on the game, but we lost focus on the topic. Which I think the topic was pretty much.
Yeah, I think we kind of covered every kind of.
I think we
Well,
exhausted
opinion.
that topic.
So okay, so what is our final verdict? Let's get everybody's opinion.
I don't think
To
you
vote?
can come to one, but
Yeah.
Well,
let's
no,
do it.
like, so Nolan, what is your stance on? Did Hitler die in the bunker, or did he
Return to
escape
combat.
to other pursuits?
Potato field.
No.
I do not think that Hitler died in a bunker. I think that he did escape.
How long do you think
Okay.
he lived?
Now you have to ask everyone, though.
Yep.
Oh!
Demas, what do you think? Dead in the bunker, or dead
No.
elsewhere?
No evidence of him being dead in the bunker. I mean, there's no evidence that he escaped, but everyone put a shit ton of energy and just tried to make it like proven that he died in that bunker without any evidence. So I'm going to say that he did not die in that bunker.
Kobe, dead in a bunker, dead somewhere else.
I
Alive
say
somewhere.
I say dead somewhere else. I just honestly think that Germans like it was just. I feel like Hitler was a smart
Smuggled him
guy,
out,
so-
got him the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they kind of had an idea that it was going to happen, so they were prepared for it. So I definitely don't think that he died in the bunker. However, if he got to Argentina, that I don't know about.
Masick, dead in a bunker, dead somewhere else.
Dead in the
Alive
bunker.
somewhere else. Dead in a bunker.
Dead in a bunker. I don't even need to think about this. He's dead in a bunker.
So, Masick, let me ask you this before we move on. What do you think? What would it take to make you think he died somewhere else? Even if it was just he escaped, they tried to smuggle him to the Canary Islands, plane crashed, he died trying to escape.
I would need other people that were in the bunker with him when he was alive saying, yeah, we didn't see him, he ran away from the bunker.
But you don't need anyone saying. But you don't need anyone saying that. Yeah, I saw him. He was dead in the bunker.
Well, I did because there are.
What?
There, like I've said, there's testimony from different people that were in the bunker with him that said, yeah, he killed himself.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous,
Okay.
Masick.
CJ. CJ.
Yeah.
There's no way he is there with his stature.
Door.
He's not even anywhere near that place.
Well,
Like made him
wasn't
into
explored,
the
is
Winter
it?
Soldier? To say gulag a few more times, I like it.
Maybe that's why we wanted Stalin. Maybe that's why we wanted
The
Stalin
way you
so
say
bad.
gulag is pleasing
Because
to
we
me.
knew that he had Hitler.
Yeah, it makes me very happy. Gulag.
Like, do I know demonstrably beyond a shadow of a doubt that he died in that bunker? No, but he died in Berlin. He died within a day or two of when they say he did. He didn't escape anywhere.
I don't know. I think this goes, for me, it goes back to the conspiracy side of it, where all these world leaders are silently working together. They make you believe what they want you to believe, so they can move forward with the things that they want to do,
Oh,
and they tell
Mhm.
side stories and make you think that these people are so fucking bad and they're terrible, which obviously Hitler was a fucking horrible person, but
One can only speculate what
it's just hard to believe anything that
It is possible success
any
could ignite
government
the
official
Empire,
says.
allowing the Habsburgs to keep
Mhm.
control of their countries, races, and ethnicities.
Spencer, what are your
Tonda.
thoughts on this subject?
I think he died in or around the bunker, and he absolutely was burned in a shallow grave
With petrol.
I mean,
Hey,
I
we do
linked
have proof there was
Iron
a body that
Sky.
was burned by petrol.
which is a movie that came out in 2012 where Nazis have a space station.
Did you
base.
produce it or something? Or are you trying
No,
to promote
I've
the
just
movie?
seen it and it's amazing.
Demoss, this is how
Yeah,
we
he's
get
throwing
ad money.
plugs.
Just
bro.
read the Wikipedia, Demoss, and you'll wanna.
I'm not gonna read the Wikipedia, Tonda. I'm not.
No,
gonna do
fine, don't do it then. Fine, disenfranchise yourself.
But I
Here's
love
the
your
biggest
passion
question.
For Iron
The
Sky.
biggest question.
Tonda has
This
a
is for
walk-on role
everyone.
in that movie.
Dylan, shut the fucking pie hole. This is the biggest
can't make
question
me, you're
that
too far
everyone
away.
wants to know. Everyone wants to know this question. Was Hitler's dick longer than 3 inches?
Yes.
No shot.
Yes.
No.
Historians think he had a micro penis. It's
Really?
Micro penis.
yes.
I can
that's a real
see
thing.
that. Yeah. That's why he wanted to just destroy people. He was unhappy with himself. Performance.
Well,
And then he became
So-
this inferior person by taking over, being a great public speaker, and he was slinging dick left and right, and if the bitch said something stupid, he'd knock her off, she's gone.
Yeah.
he's slinging baby carrot left and right.
See, I think
So-
Hitler got in somewhere and then had sex.
Yeah, I'm with CJ. I bet he was.
Nah.
No way. No way.
I
No,
mean,
if
he's
you're
a
shooting
guy.
Oh, kick
12-inch
me out.
cock that
No.
angry.
Well, yeah,
if
it
you're
kicks everybody out, no.
slinging 12, you're not worried about world domination. You're just worried about
No.
slinging the dick.
Hey, I need to invite.
Look at yeah. Look
You're
at
just
my
worried
dick.
about making sure you
I
aren't
can-
wearing pants as much as possible.
Oh, he was trying. Yeah, but you're not
Yeah,
gonna
that's
mess
a good
with any
point.
of that other. Like, you're not gonna mess with the politics. You're not gonna mess. If you're slinging 12 inches, you're just gonna.
No, you're
just,
going to
I'm just-
Argentina and piping down bitches.
Yeah, you're just gonna go. Yeah, you're just gonna go around and sling it. Get
Is-
as many as you can. Say, hey, look at this thing. Come with me. I'm Hungarian, but I want to kill
Masick
all
left
the
the party?
Jews because
Why?
I'm trying
Masick,
to be
you fucking
a
quitter.
German.
Way to go, Derek.
FIFA? anyone? We're done, right?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Masick's joined the party.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay. I can't see where are your actual stats and stuff. I'm looking for that. It tells me how many people I've shot and stuff. But, it's just
So,
Are we still streaming?
yeah. Do we have an idea as to what we want to discuss next week?
Tupac still alive.
Kobe, whether or not he has a vagina. That's a hard one. The
Did
Tupac
Charles
thing.
Lindbergh murder his baby?
I feel like Tupac's the type of person where he couldn't just be out of the limelight.
You're right. And he, well,
'Cause his whole life he
much
just
like the
wanted...
limelight.
What are you
But
guys talking about? Suge Knight came out and
Yeah,
said that
but-
it was his wife that shot him. His ex-wife shot him.
Sure.
Yeah.
Night.
Okay,
Should
Coke,
we,
so believe
should
the
we save
government.
this for
He's been in jail.
We'll say we'll discuss it this week. I'll post it on Twitter, on our website. I'll blast it on social media. Also, check out our YouTube.
Yeah.
We got some clips going
We have
up
a
on there.
YouTube now.
Yeah, I got a YouTube going. I got this
And
fucking
then,
set,
hey,
Daryl.
hold on. Hey, hold on. Cope. Hey, before. Hey, wait. Before anyone says anything else, let me throw this out there. Busch Light hit me up. I've been drinking cases of Busch Light every week
Yep.
for probably 15 years, so hit me up. We'll throw you a sponsor up on the screen. Let's do this.
Absolutely.
And if Busch Light doesn't hit Derek up, Corona Light hit me up.
If Busch
Corona,
doesn't hit me
give
up,
us
I'll
a
go
love.
back to the Natty. I'll go back to the Natty.
Yeah.
That's right.
If you want to give us free beer, we will pimp the shit out of your beer
No, see,
on
now,
air.
no. So now you're, nope, you're being weak now.
I mean, wait.
You gotta tell these people what beer you want. No, I'm demanding shit right now. Busch Light, I've been paying for your shit for this long. You hit us up. They will be.
I'm gonna,
It ain't like Busch Light's a
we're gonna
great
tweet them.
Twitter hashtag
fucking sponsored beer.
at Busch Light.
And-
Hit us up.
Hit me up. Hit me up, Busch Light. You're the reason why my
Whenever-
belly's so big.
If
Got the jiggles.
if ever we
And
get a
Nolan,
beer
what- hey,
sponsor,
And
I will
Nolan knows that
shotgun-
Stretchy's directly from Busch Light. Old Stretchy. No one else knows what I'm talking about, but he knows.
Busch.
And it's not Hitler's micro penis.
No. It's a micro stretch mark.
I don't think Hitler's dick, if it was a micro penis, would be nicknamed Stretchy. Like, I mean, guys, come on here.
Oxymoron? Would that be an oxymoron? Micro penis being called stretchy, would that be an oxymoron?
not
Spencer,
necessarily.
tell me.
It's not.
Not necessarily.
I mean, I don't even know if that would qualify as being like ironically funny. So
I for sure know there.
A micro penis being called big dog would be ironically funny.
yeah, that would be ironically funny.
It was funny. You're gonna suck
just-
his-
Is that why we call you Big Cat?
What's our plan? Are we
Yeah,
Massive,
Game
Massiv's
of
got a gigantic dick.
I
if I'm gonna play anything,
Testify,
yeah,
brother.
before I go to bed.
Testify. I've seen it. Duh.
All right, I'm gonna go
So,
get some beer. Switch my game
Anybody that's
out.
still listening, good for you. I can't believe you listen to that.
If anyone has ever listened,
If anybody
You
ever
will be
listens-
listening.
Exactly.
If we ever get
better
a
listen
decent
now
amount
because
of listeners and
you'll
followers,
be the last ones on the train.
I will shotgun as many beers as we have viewers the week before.
Oh
Like the
man.
next
Also,
Wait, is there a limit
also-
to?
also,
Well, also
this is
live
another thing
stream it,
that-
so
hey,
you might get to see someone die live or
before
beer.
before we got on live stream, CJ said the first 5 followers, he will suck their dick. So,
He said that.
first
Yep.
5, CJ,
He did.
first 5
It-
followers.
I think
Well,
said it
love
third-
that was like
Give him a
follower
blowjob.
number 1 or 2, CJ. So
He said he will suck you off and let you come on his dog. So it's
Leave
out
Frank
there.
out of this one. I
Whoa!
like Frank.
Gotta let
Keep
everyone
Frank
knows.
out of this. Frank is awesome.
I heard Frankie making those moaning noises earlier on that dog toy. He sounds
Frank
gay.
gonna win some fucking.
I'm pretty
Frank
sure
gonna win
Frank's
some
gay.
wiener dog races. You don't say it.
Pretty sure Frank's gonna be licking peanuts.
You don't say it.
Whoa. That's somebody's dog, Derek.
Dogs are gay, bro.
All right. Thanks for watching.